In this video, I'm going to show you how to create what I like to call a magic edge. I'm not exactly sure if there is a name for it. I haven't been able to find it, but I like to call it a magic edge because I think it looks so beautiful on the edges of a scarf or a blanket or something like that. So I've got a sample here where I did it with 3 stitches. And in between each section here, I didn't do it at all. So this is what a scarf would look like if you didn't use this edge, which is fine if that's what you like. But if you like to kind of make it look a little more finished, this one in here in the middle is 2 stitches used, and this one is 1. So depending on maybe even the bulkiness of the yarn, one would be best on thinner weight or lighter weight, and vice versa for all of them. So this is what I'm gonna show you how I do this. Take my other needle here, and on this one I already started it, so I'm gonna just get to the end and show you how I do. This one happens to be a single. But let me get to the end here and okay, now I'm going to get to the end here, and again you could use 3 stitches, 2 stitches, 1, and what I'm working on right here is a 1, so I'll show you what I do. This is best when you're actually ending on a knit stitch so that your yarn is behind your work. So what you'll want to do is pull that working yarn to the front and then just slip that last 1, 2, or 3 knits, or even more if you wanted it even thicker, over to the right side. And then what you're going to do is turn your work, and then you're basically wrapping this to start knitting on the next. So you would knit that next one just like that. And I just think I call it magic because you would think you'd have this, this wrapped yarn and see that, but you just don't. You don't see it at all. So I'm going to back out just to show you how to do the 3 and the 2. So here I had the 1. I'm going to slip it back, and I'll go back a couple. And that's another way. You'd stop at 2, yarn in front. Again, the best thing to do is to end your last stitch on a knit stitch, not a purl. Pull that in front and then slip. And then you would turn it around and you would start knitting these 2 stitches as normal. Then if you were doing 3, you would just do the same thing. Yarn in front, slip the 3, and then your yarn is going to wrap around. See what I mean by it looking like you might have a stitch like going across it, but you don't. It literally just looks like this. And I'll show you a couple of examples that I have of what I've already created. This one is one of my patterns that I've done, and it is done with 1 stitch. So it allows the pattern to do what it wants to do with these little scallop-like edges. And that's 1. This is another scarf pattern that I'm working on. And this one is with 2, and it just looks so beautiful with the design that I've created here. And that's with 2. And then this is a blanket that I have done. Sorry for the close-up, but you see it, and that is with 3. And all of these are bulky yarn that I used. However, whatever weight yarn I like and I want that edge, you can do the same thing. This just shows it really nice with bulky yarn. The items in this video are linked in the description. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching. The items I used in this video are linked in the description. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.